Welcome to the Insurance Bill of Rights, presented by the Insurance Literacy Institute. I'm Tony Stewart, founder of the Insurance Literacy Institute. The Insurance Bill of Rights movement is about the fact that almost everyone has insurance, yet very few people understand it. Insurance is something that you need, that everyone purchases or has through their employer. Insurance is one of a household's largest monthly expenses and can be the largest monthly expense in some households. The Insurance Bill of Rights is designed as a playbook to help consumers understand their insurance, know what questions to ask, what rights they have, and to provide reasonable expectations. The Insurance Bill of Rights provides guidance to insurance agents, brokers, wholesalers, vendors, insurance companies, and all members of the insurance industry to make sure that they are helping consumers make fully informed choices to get the right insurance at the lowest premiums to optimize their coverage. The first right is to have the right to have your agent act in your best interest to the best of their ability, keeping in mind that agents are not fiduciaries and are agents of the insurance company. An agent recommendation should not be influenced by commissions, bonuses, or other incentives, cash or non-cash. An agent should not collect a fee and a commission from the same client for the same work. This applies to brokers or online services. You have the right to receive customized coverage appropriate to your needs. Your potential coverage needs should be reviewed for each line of coverage under consideration and taken into account any existing coverage. Any new recommended coverage must actually fill a need, some type of gap in coverage. Any replacement must be carefully reviewed with all pros and cons considered and presented in writing to the consumer. Make sure that you have the right product that will provide coverage for the risk that you are protecting. You have the right to free choice. You have the right to receive multiple competitive options and to choose your company, your agent, and your policy. Agents, brokers, and companies must inform you in simple language of your coverage options when you apply for an insurance policy. Different levels of coverage are available, and you have the right to know how each option affects your premium and what your coverage would be in the event of a claim. As a miracle said, you better shop around. You have the right to receive an answer to any question. You're the buyer. You have the right to ask any question and to receive an answer. The answer should fully and completely address your question and or concern in full and be understandable. If you don't understand something, you as the buyer have a duty to ask questions, and if you still don't understand, you shouldn't buy that policy. You have the right to pay a fair premium. Full disclosure on how policy premiums are calculated and the impact of different risk factors specific to the type of policy proposed. Also, information should be provided on factors that may reduce or increase the premium in the future. You have the right to be informed, to receive complete and accurate information in writing. Anything said or promised orally must be put in writing. This includes full information on any recommended insurance company, including name, address, phone number, website, and financial strength ratings. Make sure you're dealing with a real insurance company. You have the right to be treated fairly and respectfully, to receive an answer to any question. This includes the right to not be pressured. If there is a deadline, the reason must be presented. And if an offer is too good to be true, then it most likely is too good to be true. Insurance agents and companies should also keep information private and confidential. You have the right to full disclosure and updates, to receive notice of any changes in the coverage in easy to understand language and any relevant changes in the marketplace. All relevant information and disclosure requirements, required or not, on an insurance product must be presented to the client. To receive in writing a summary of all surrender charges, length of surrender period, and any additional costs for early termination. In any replacement situation, all pros and cons must be submitted in writing, and to receive an in-force illustration based on current assumptions. Now, some of these things may not apply to all policies, but the majority do, so keep them in mind. You have the right to quality service and fair handling of claims. You have the right to have your coverage needs reviewed at any time upon request, whenever a major event would impact coverage, and at least annually. To determine if changes have occurred with a client or in the marketplace that would dictate changes to the insurance coverage. This includes prompt assistance on any claims. You have the right to change or cancel your coverage and to be notified of any change without any restrictions or hassles, and to know when an insurance company makes a change. You have the right to receive reasonable notice of cancellation in writing. This Insurance Bill of Rights does not address all of your responsibilities as a consumer or a buyer. Your responsibilities regarding your insurance coverage can be found in your insurance policy and in marketing materials provided to you. Failure to meet your responsibilities may affect your rights. So, if you're buying a policy, you have a part in this as well. We have a petition up at change.org, and we'd love your signature supporting the Insurance Bill of Rights. As I mentioned, my name's Tony Stewart, and I'm the creator of the Insurance Bill of Rights and founder of the Insurance Literacy Institute. Our goal is to educate insurance consumers and to provide best practice guidelines, a playbook for members of the insurance industry, including insurance agents, insurance companies, and everyone else. In 30 years in the insurance industry, I've seen a lot of consumers end up with insurance that they don't need, have insurance that they need, that they don't have the insurance that they need, and are confused about their insurance and pay more in premiums than they need to. Thank you for your time in supporting the Insurance Bill of Rights and in watching this SlideShare presentation. Remember, knowledge is power, and power should be in the hands of the customer, the insurance consumer. Having and knowing your rights will protect and benefit insurance consumers, along with guiding the insurance community to being held to task when needed and helping consumers and agents and insurance companies optimize insurance coverage and minimize premiums.